I will not be long, but I will be strong. First of all, thank you to all of my beautiful members, my mods, and my subscribers, and all of those that are new here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, I'm about to say something. Y'all ain't gonna like it. Y'all ain't gonna like it, but collectively it gotta be said. Okay, this conversation must be had, and how y'all swing on me afterwards, I'm going to have to just deal with how it flows. Okay, because listen, some of y'all out here swinging for your whole lives over bullshit. Oh, I said some of y'all out here swinging, y'all out here fighting, y'all out here putting in that work for something that ain't even worth it. Come here, collective. Okay, no, see, because y'all thought I was gonna come over here and talk about, girl, hey, how you doing? Yeah, all that's cute. But I'm telling you, right now, a lot of y'all are swinging and fighting and causing drama and stirring up drama within your own life by holding on to something that is no longer worth it. Hey, money, girl, what you doing here? I hope you doing fantastic. Hey, now back to this message, because you know, Miss A Money, if I lose my train of thought, I'm gonna be always somewhere in Japan. Okay. Listen, a lot of y'all out here fighting. A lot of y'all out here swinging. A lot of y'all out here, wait a minute. Y'all ain't even winning. Y'all ain't even winning. You out here fighting for somebody. You out here fighting to stay in some job. You out here fighting to stay in some environment. You out here fighting to stay somewhere that Ben said that you don't belong here. And you out here just, oh, I gotta fight for you. Losing, boo. You're losing. You are being resistant to change. And I know a lot of y'all don't even want to hear it. A lot of y'all don't even believe me. A lot of y'all really out here like, Cass, girl, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I love him. I love her. But this job paid me so much money. But girl, this is where I've always been. And girl, the resistance is showing all over your face, baby. I got to bring this. No. See, y'all laughing, but I got to bring this to the attention of the collective, because a lot of times when we are resistant to change, when we are resistant to moving forward, we start fighting for things that no longer matter. We start fighting for things that don't even want us to be there. Girl, this is a breakthrough season. I'm not going to sit here and, pussyfoot with you, collective. This is big time talk for you. Why are you out here fighting and resisting what God has for you? You so busy looking at what's back here. You so busy thinking about what used to be. You so busy longing for a connection that you want, but the other side don't want. That you out here looking like a fool with your pants on the ground, collective. Girl, we have to talk about this. I'm not even like, girl, the amount of energy that I see the collective giving into someone or something that no longer holds a safe space for you is wild to me. And I'm here to tell the collective, girl, get on. And it's okay. Me saying get on don't mean that this is overnight. It's going to be, changing. I understand how shifts happen. I understand how change works. But you got to make a decision on whether or not what you're looking for, what you asking for is worth the fight. Yes. Listen, when it comes to putting your efforts into places that do not love and support you, I'm team quit. I am team, no, that ain't for me. I'm going to go somewhere else. Okay, I quit this whole situation. Thank you, but no thank you. Y'all be scared to quit because society done put it in your mind, because your friends and family done put it in your mind that it's a bad thing to quit. No, it's not. Now you out here fighting everybody for a place that don't even want you. Now you fighting every situation for energy that is rejecting you, or you are rejecting it. Why are you fighting to stay in a place that God don't even want you to be? God don't want you to be there. And you know what's wild, collective? God know. You know. Everybody see, except for you, that you don't belong here. And I'm gonna tell you, or there. And I'm gonna tell you, collective, girl, it's time to wake up. So when I see that you're being rebellious to your true purpose, when I see that you are not listening to your instructions, your divine instructions to move on, move forward, move thoroughly, move in your purpose, I gotta come here and tell you that, baby, you fight in a fight that don't even matter. You out here taking licks for other people who want to keep you down. You out here getting lumped up, out here looking straight cray for environments and situations that don't give a damn about you. And it's time to completely shift what's happening in your world so that you see where your truth and your talents and your love and your healing truly belongs. So if you out here and you out here just punching the sky, you out here showing up for people who wouldn't dare show up for you no matter what you have done. If you out here showing up for 20 hours of a work day for a job who don't even care that you've been at work for 20 hours, or don't even be like, girl, get you some sleep, go home, right? Girl, what are you doing? Now, I said some of y'all not going to like this conversation that happened because I'm calling you out straight to the core. And you know what? I mean, a lot of times we don't like the truth when it comes punch us in the forehead. But if this message don't resonate, that's okay. It's going to resonate with somebody that you know. That's why I'm asking you to share this video immediately. Tap in immediately upon arrival. Share this video because I know you know somebody that's being resistant to God's calling. They being resistant to their own path. You know what, collective? You know what's crazy when I said, I see y'all in the chat. I see y'all in the chat giving testimony. You know what's crazy? When I said that the world can see you out here swinging, when I said the world can see you out here just scrolling, when I said straight up and down, like people can see how foolish you look, oftentimes that's the case. Sometimes we so deep within a fight that we don't need to be in, that we don't even reflect on ourselves. This video is an opportunity for you to sit the freak down and reflect on what you are fighting for, who you are fighting with, and why you are choosing to knuckle up. I'm going to tell you right now, anything that seems to me is providing a resistance that make my shoulder go, oh, or make my knee go, ah, or make my brain be like, you know what, girl, if it don't swing back around, it wasn't for me. Okay? The shoulder and the knee gonna be the indicator, especially if you over a certain age, okay? Spiritually, that shoulder gonna be like, girl, that elbow gonna be, girl, it's gonna be locked, girl. Spiritually, that knee gonna be go, oh, what the? Listen, collective. I need you to stop swinging and fighting for people who would never, ever even care to stitch you up, who would never even care to tend to your wounds, who would never even care to ask, girl, you all right? I need you to stop putting in that work. And this go for your family. This go for your mama. This go for your pappy. This go for your sister, your brothers, your cousin, your aunts, your uncles. This go to your grandmama, your granddaddy, whoever you out here fighting for, that don't care about you, that would never even, they wouldn't even piss on you if you was on fire. Girl, it's time to stop fighting. Oh, baby. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. A lot of y'all out here looking real silly, fighting for situations and people that would never even care if you got injured during the fight, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically. And I'm telling you this, I'm putting this seed into your soul right now. Hi, I'm putting this seed into your soul right now because the holiday time coming up. And I know a lot of y'all don't even celebrate the holidays. Some of y'all just straight up like, look, it's a time where everybody off. I go get me a plate. I go see who I want to see, and I did. But for many of y'all walking straight into the middle of a war zone. And I got to say this to you because when y'all walk into the middle of a war zone, you're going to have to make strategic decisions on whether or not you're going to engage and whether or not it's even worth it to engage. Some people you got to let fight on their own. Let them think they won whatever the heck was there that really wasn't. Woo, tap in. Tap in, collective. I used to say, look, she said the fights are over, baby. But you gotta remember, Miss Winnie, it's people out here, and I know you see them in your own circle. That's why I said share this message to the person that needs to hear this, girl. It's people out here that's willing to still fight. Don't even know what they're fighting for anymore. They are tired. They are spiritually exhausted. And it's because you are being rebellious, you are being resistant, you are being defensive about what you were hoping the outcome was going to be instead of being in reality of what the outcome truly is. It's okay that it doesn't work out. It's okay that it hurts you that it didn't work out. All of that is perfectly okay. What's not okay is you continuously putting yourself spiritually in harm's way to take licks on behalf of someone else. Because what they're essentially doing every time you show up and they allow you to engage or they engage you in combat and spiritual warfare combat, they're actually dumping on you. They're using you. They are purposefully wanting you to hurt because people that see that it's a mismatch, somebody in that fight going to say, all right, you know what? This ain't even going nowhere. Let's stop. One or the other going to say that. But because you out here swinging in the dark, swinging in the light, swinging during daytime, swinging during night, ooh, tap in MC Cash on that ass. Because you out here swinging for people in environments that don't care about you, they are essentially abusing you and you letting it happen. And I'm telling you, collective, you actually have control. You got control over that. You have control over that, collective. Whew, my goodness. That's the opening message, y'all. That's the message that I came in here with. A lot of y'all longing, homesick for an environment, a situation, a person that would never give you the time of day anymore. That's laughing at you. And I'm telling the collective, like, that is no longer a place where you feel safe. It's no longer a place where you can rest your head at night. You want to know one of the things? Listen. Somebody said, come on with it. Let me tell you something, Miss Paula. Is it Paula or Paula? I think I asked you that before. But let me tell you something, Miss Paula. One of the things that qualified my husband, we had to go through the application process, was whether or not I could go to sleep around him. For real. Can I soundly go to sleep? That is an indicator of whether or not you are safe. If you could sleep, if you're losing sleep at night over fighting for an environment, fighting for a job, fighting for people that don't care about you, then you're not safe. You're not safe at all. And my goal is to speak love and life into you so that you do feel safe in the decisions that you make. Again, not saying that it's going to be easy. Again, not saying that it's going to happen overnight. But what it is going to do is it's going to protect you. You my number one priority, collective. Outside of my husband, and Coco. Coco done went to the other room. And when I see a testament like My peace is everything. You are absolutely correct. But you got to understand, Miss P. Miss Paul, I came up with 17 different names for you. You got to understand, Miss P. And I know you get it. There is people out here that say that they peace is everything and still will choose to go into war unnecessarily. I be looking at them like, girl. And you know, because I know, collective, you so humble, you so healing, you so loving. It's only so much you fitting to say to somebody. There's only so much you fitting to be like, okay, girl, you gonna do what you gonna do. Okay, I already know, Tippy. You gonna, okay, girl, do what you do. Okay. Let me tell you something. When I speak to my friends and my family, and I am giving an insightful assessment about what is coming up for me in that moment, in that situation, it's a one and done. I'm going to tell you what I think. I'm going to tell you what I feel. I'm going to tell you what I know. And whatever you do after that is whatever you do. Just don't come back to me with the okie doke talking about, oh, can I talk to you about what's going on? No. Go to your therapist. Tap in. Okay? Go find somebody who you cannot dump on. Collective, I need you. Listen, if you are just scrolling through and you have just joined this conversation, what I am speaking about right now in this moment is the fact that the collective is out there fighting, swinging, taking lumps for fighting and trying to be in a place that spiritually is uncomfortable for them. Not one that is uncomfortable as an inviting way, but one that doesn't want them there. I'm talking about people, I'm talking about places, I'm talking about things. What they call that now, person, place, thing. Y'all out there fighting for situations that don't want you. So if you're new here, hey, welcome. My name is Cass Young. I'm an intuitive prophetic speaker. And today we talking about survival of you, of your soul, of your life. Okay? Okay. Now, hi, Elizabeth. Hey, Mana. now that that's the message, let's go deeper into this conversation. I have no idea which cards I'm about to pull up, but I feel like I need to pull up these. Let's see. Woo-wee. Man. How many of y'all are out here just realizing that you fighting for situations that don't even want you to fight for? How many of y'all have taken lumps, either right now or before in life, have taken lumps for people or places that truly did not care about you? Listen, type of one in the chat. Look, I'm a type of one in the chat. I've been there. I have been there. Out there looking stupid, trying to keep a relationship that don't want to keep me. Out here fighting with family because I'm talking about, oh, blood is thicker than what I don't get. Yes, blood is thicker than viscous. Okay, you know what else is viscous? Phlegm, bitch. You gotta remove it. Girl, please. Out here with a false sense of entitlement, trying to keep people near me. Let me tell you something, no. And not until the day I leave this place to my last breath, I will tell the collective that it ain't worth the fight. It ain't worth the scars. It ain't worth the tears. It's not. Somebody said, been there, done. I see all the testimonies. That's right. That's right. Been there, done that. And why keep doing it? Look, Six of Swords came out. Why keep doing it? Why keep fighting? Why keep ending up in a place that hates you, truly despises you, got you overthinking? Well, maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. Maybe I'm not showing that I love them enough. Maybe I'm not doing the right thing. Girl, you've been doing the right thing. You've been doing the right thing. But something is keeping you attached to that instead of moving forward. Something is keeping you attached to the negativity, to the negative outcome, instead of you moving forward. And I'm going to tell you once, and I'm going to tell you twice, and I'm going to tell you 1,000 times, collective. When God is telling you to let go and you can't see the landing pad beneath your feet, you can't see what you're about to grab onto next, baby, you gotta trust the process. You gotta trust that when you let go, God has got you. Oh, I know. It's wild to even think that, right? It's wild to even think like I'm putting my trust in something I can't control. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But what are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to sacrifice your belief and your oh God, give me this message. Are you willing to sacrifice your belief, your strength, your purpose, your connection to the divine? Or are you willing to sacrifice, keep getting beat up, or walking into a place where you keep getting beat up over and over again? I'm going to choose God every single time. I'm going to choose God every single time. And there's a lot of people out here who's scared to trust God. In this breakthrough season collective, I'm telling you 1,000,000,000%. I'm not even faltering on this, yo. People, hey, selfish motivation. I like that name. Okay. It's people out here that truly hate that you trust God. But more importantly, they hate that they don't trust God themselves. Oh. I need you to anchor in that for a moment. I need you to sit in that for a moment. It's a lot of people out here who hate, who despise, who got a yuck mouth, who can't help but speak negatively on you because you trust your relationship with God, even when you don't know the path that's ahead of you. But more importantly, anchor in this. They hate themselves for not building that relationship with God and trusting God. Who somebody said, now you said that. Listen, are we here with it? Type a 2 in the chat if we here with it. Give me a pair of eyeballs in the chat if we here with it. That is major. That is major. The sabotaging that happens when people don't trust God for themselves. Therefore, they don't want you to trust God. Oh. So when I said that you out here looking crazy, fighting to stay in a situation where they don't even trust God, girl, you're looking crazy. What's going on? What's the problem? Do we really need to talk? Y'all throwing it up. I see y'all testifying in the chat. Do we need to have a conversation behind closed doors? Do you need to email me about why you feel the need to stay in relationships? Again, romantic, platonic, familial, environmental, psychological, why you must stay. And this includes relationships with yourself, collective. Oh, some of y'all out here fighting to stay the older version of yourself. Ooh, God gave me that message. Some of y'all in here fighting, my God, to stay with the older version of yourself, collective, and what's happening? Y'all here failing. You want to stay in a mindset that served you in a previous era, in a previous life. You want to stay in that mindset, and God is like, look at all this gold. Look at all these blessings. Look at your life right here. You out here fighting for your old life like this. Girl, let that old life go. What's the song, y'all, where it start off, running, running, run, running, running. I think got Fergie in it. Running, running, run, running, running. I think the song is Let's Get It Started. Ha! Tap in. It's time to run, baby. It's time to run. Listen, don't ever ask me, oh, what you running away from the situation? Yes, I'm running. Bitch, I'm running fast as I can. As fast as this knee and this shoulder will allow me. Bitch. My arms might be moving fast, but I might be power walking. I'm getting the heck up out of here. If y'all see me running from a situation, listen, y'all better run too. Cash, no, I might not know where I'm going all the time, but I know I ain't going to stay there. Collective. Tap in if you follow me. Six of Swords is definitely giving me that energy of getting out of harm's way. Stop being resistant. Trust God. Trust the path that you on, because you out here swinging and you getting lumped up trying to stay in a situation that does not serve you. Collective, I know you love yourself more than that. And if you don't love yourself more than that, today is the day to start. Today is the day to look yourself in the mirror for the first time in a long time and say, I love you. For real. I pinned my comment. Love you. I mean that. I am such in a season of overflow that it's easy for me to say, I love you. Because I know a lot of you aren't in a season of overflow. I know a lot of you are rebuilding to a state of overflow because you have given so much, taking lumps out here, fighting for people in situations that don't love you back. Am I lying? Collective. I know for a fact today is the first day to keep you for. I love that. Oh, I love that. Collective. I know for a fact that a lot of you are still suffering. I know for a fact that a lot of you are still in pain. I don't never want you to think that I don't notice. That I don't notice the words that you use in my chat. I don't notice the context in which you use those words. When we are in the Crown Collective community, the Crown Circle, and I post something, and that immediately triggers people to email me, I know that the collective is suffering or healing from a season of suffering. And I'm telling you, collective, a part of that is because you are yearning, you are longing for what used to be. You are longing and you are yearning for the person who was out there fighting for situations that you wanted to be okay and to win. Life is filled with wins and losses. You got to take your losses, take your L, and keep it pushing. Some of that suffering is truly because you want to stay in a place that is not conducive to your healing. You want to stay in a place with people who use and abuse you. Let me tell you some mindset shit. Not putting you down. I'm telling you that I want you to have the awakening. I want you to recognize that, whoa, I am absolutely putting myself out there like that. It's time for me to go this way. You'll never get shamed over here. I want you to have that awakening and be like, whoa, why am I giving this person so much time? Why am I fighting for this person and they don't love me back? Why am I spending this money on this person? Why am I praying so hard for this relationship when this person ain't even praying for themselves? Why am I putting my trust in God and this person don't trust God at all? That is my hope for you today, collective, amongst other things. By the way, in 2 days, I will be doing my in-depth live stream for the Crown Circle for the Breakthrough, Birthrights, and Blessing seasons. And I'll be talking about what my hopes and my goals are for the collective, as well as sharing what I'm doing. Tap in. Because I never come on here and spit things that I don't do myself, but they'll have a deeper inside look, okay? But that's happening on the 15th at 3:33 Pacific Standard Time. If you are not a part of the Crown Circle, there's no better time to join today. It is $2.99 a month. Yes, less than a cup of this coffee that I have right here that I heated up 3 times while I was late. Okay. And you get these very cool, hi, Emery. I get every single email you sent me, Emery. I watch every single one. What was I going to say? Oh, just to let you know the type of energy that I put inside of my membership. I don't post every day. Okay, I don't. But I do have some amazing offers, just like the offer I gave. What was that, 2 days ago, Travis? I put out an offer for my Crown's letter services. This service is me taking in what the collective is going through individually and writing out beautiful handwritten letters, speaking love and life into you. I do the old school. I mail it off to you, baby. So there's no screen, there's no interference. It's nothing but beautiful channeled words and messages. Hi, Crystal. So collective, that's the type of energy I'm putting into my membership. That sounds good to you. Less than a cup of coffee a month, $2.99. Come join the collective. Oh my gosh, how could you let me forget, Travis? I didn't put out my briefing. I got you. I got y'all. Sorry, collective, I forgot about my briefing. But let me get back to the message, okay? Oh, Paul, I'm excited for it too. Oh man, you talking about leaving on a midnight train to Georgia. Ace of Pentacles showing up again. Yes, my goodness. And what I say, I can't show this card, but it's the devil. I can't show it because YouTube will strike me. But it surely is. It surely is the devil. Okay. And what I just said, y'all out here chaining yourselves, connecting yourselves to people, places, things, to a name that loves to keep you captive. And I'm telling you, it is the time to go to freedom. Y'all know when I see a night, I get excited. This is truly a mess. Y'all, I need you to tap in. Are we tapped in? Type a 2 in the chat if we are tapped in together, y'all. Because I'm telling you right now, collective, I feel like I'm speaking to more of you than I'm actually realizing. A lot of y'all are looking for emotional freedom. You are looking to emotionally disconnect from people that got a hold on you. Oh, my goodness. Collective. Some of y'all still like, I love him. Girl. Some of y'all like, I still love her, man. I still love her, boy. Some of y'all are so emotionally connected that you can't even see a life outside of that connection. And I told y'all at the beginning, I'm not gonna hold y'all hand during this conversation. I told you that. So let me say this right now. If you don't let go, if you don't move the freak out of that emotional turmoil, I'm not playing with y'all, collective. Listen, any other time I'm hugging y'all, oh, I feel, girl. If you are looking for emotional freedom, if you are looking to not hurt so bad, you gotta put space in between you and that thing. Because what do we know for sure? What do we know for sure? We know that time does what? It causes an opportunity to heal. If you are not giving that beautiful essence of time an opportunity to do its thing, you will never find that emotional freedom. Let me say this because there's a caveat, because some of y'all like, Cass, I did that a long time ago and it still hurt. Yeah, I didn't say it was going to just completely disappear. You know, when you out there fighting for the soul of others that don't care about their own souls, don't care about their own relationship, don't care about their own healing, you know what, actually, girl, that stuff live with you. That's PTSD. It's traumatic. I will never sit here and pretend that it's not. But how are you supposed to help yourself? Damn, that candle is good. I thought I was burning incense for a minute, y'all. Y'all know this. Y'all know I stop in the middle of something. The India temple, what is it called? Incense. I can't burn incense because it hurt my chest. And I haven't found a good incense yet. But this candle is where it's at and it's lighter. Ooh, yes. I like that. That's good. Tap in. So back to my message. I'm not saying that it's going to happen overnight. What I am saying is that you got to give the essence of time and opportunity to work. You cannot ask for freedom. You cannot ask for a better life. You cannot pray to God that you want more. You want to stop crying. You cannot ask all that if you are not willing to break away from the turmoil. From the turmoil that is causing you the pain. Oh my gosh. Run to Dream. I like that name. Hi. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Collective. I had no idea. Hi, Tien. I had no idea that this message was going to come out the way that it did. But my goodness, it has turned out to be such a beautiful message. Look, High Priestess energy. Yeah. When you do not, I am more than okay. I'm feeling lovely. I'm feeling beautiful. I'm feeling happy. It's a cloudy day outside. It's a little bit chilly, but you know what? I'm still going to go out there and do my thing. Tap in. Damn, Travis. Oh my God. I'm seeing that. Oh, that's right. The High Priestess. The High Priest. And you know what, collective? Boo. This message coming through. When you attach yourself to situations and people that is causing a resistance to your divine change, collective, you're gonna feel so empty. You're gonna feel so empty. Oh my gosh, tap in. You know, sometimes y'all come on here and y'all be like, oh, Cass, you are Empress. Cass, you are a priestess. Because sometimes I'll just be laying it down like that. But y'all don't even recognize that y'all are high priestesses. Y'all don't recognize that y'all are emperors and empresses. Y'all don't recognize that because you are in a cloud of effery and smoke. So everything that you feel like you doing in the name of divine alignment, you're actually not. Ooh-wee. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Just checking. Yes, that emptiness feels that like that belly of the whale. I couldn't have said it better myself. Tap in. That's exactly what it feels like. That's exactly what it feels like, collective. Oh my goodness, collective. This is a word splitting the deck here. Knight of Wands, big message coming through. What's the message? Let's unpack it. What's the big message coming through, collective? Let's unpack it. I feel like I need to have a couple of moments here. There's a big, mighty message that's coming through. What's the message? What's the message, God? Please give us a clear message. We got the star at the bottom and we got the 4 wands. Yes. Yes. That's what the Knight of Wands is walking towards. I'm telling you, collective, listen, you don't have to testify in the chat. You don't. I want you to testify to yourself. I want you to testify in your prayers when you talk to God tonight, today, this moment, whatever. I know for a fact a lot of y'all getting hit with this straight to your heart, straight to your dome. Because a lot of y'all literally are coming out of a season of suffering. That's not going away for me. I'm feeling it in my bones. A lot of y'all are truly coming out of a season of hurt and pain because y'all was really out there fighting. And I'm telling you, collective, once you decide that you will not be a victim of somebody else's emotional turmoil, and that you will love yourself more than you love them, tap in. That you love yourself more than you love them, tap in. I said, when you love yourself more than you love them, collective, you will notice that your path in your divine purpose, your path to actual happiness will just aligned for you in ways you didn't even know were possible. You have to allow that momentum to build for you. You've got to. What is this person leaving behind? I actually thought I just saw it. Yes, the Ten of Swords leaving behind. The aching, the pain, the disruption. The Knight of Wands is like, baby, no more. What you over here fighting for, what you over here being a participant in your suffering when there's more in life for you, collective. And y'all know how I see the knights. The knights are divine messengers. The knights are your angelic messengers. The knight is saying like, girl, the path that you want, this ain't it. And you don't have to stay in that path. You don't have to stay there in the suffering. You don't have to stay there with people telling you lies. You don't have to stay there with people who are willing to watch you go out there in these spiritual streets and fight. I will never, ever allow people that I love to go out there and fight battles that they ain't got no business being a part of in the first place. I'm going to, hey, you go out there if you want to. You get your ass whooped, ain't on me. I'm not taking them lumps because you look stupid. My friends be like, girl, did you have to say it like that? Yes, I have to say it like that because if I come to you like, oh, girl, you know what? Maybe this isn't the right time for you. I'm not putting a sense of urgency on it. The urgency of a knight is right here, right now. The urgency of a knight is saying like, girl, you have no other choice. Y'all seen what happened? Who was that? Gabriel came to who was it? Zechariah, and told Zechariah, like, hey, look, y'all about to give birth to the witness, okay? Y'all about to give birth to John, all right? And Zechariah in the temple going to sit up here and ask, it was Gabriel, right? Tap in, was like, hey, how do I know this a real thing? And Gabriel was like, okay, well, since you want to question this divine beauty, since you want to question the fact that I had to travel through light years to get here, okay, how about you shut up until the baby boom? Okay, how about you be quiet? Right? That's what happened. He was out here pop blocking, okay, doing all that to communicate with his community because he wanted to question the divineness that was before him. Okay, I hope I got that message right. This ain't no time for you to be questioning the fact that the messenger, the signs that you are seeing, the urgency that's placed upon you is to say, this is not it. This is not the end all be all. These vultures that are around you, they are looking to pick off of your ability to heal. If you are just coming in, my name is Cass Young Crown. I'm an intuitive prophetic speaker, and I be using these cards to just get the conversation going. But baby, when we tap in, we tap all the way in. And right now, I am talking about how some of y'all are out here fighting for situations and relationships that don't serve you, and you out here looking crazy. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Ooh, that Ten of Swords. That Ten of Swords coming up. And I'm just looking at this Knight of Wands. It's almost like he looked kind of worried on his face. Like he don't know what's really ahead, or not even that he don't know what's ahead. He see that you are in such a desperate situation out here fighting for your girl. Y'all out here doing the most. Listen. Let me stop yelling. Get your life, girl. I love y'all, like for real. And the urgency on this message. Who remember that movie Love Jones at the end with Nia Long and Lorenz Tate? God, why was they not a real couple in real life? Anyway, When Nia was about to get into the cab to go back to wherever she was going for, and Lorenz Tate ran out there and he was like, I love you, girl, and that's urgent like an MFer. Girl, this message is urgent just like the way Lorenz Tate and Nia Long should have been a real life couple. Hi, tap in. Well, hello, Michael. Nice to meet you. Ooh-wee. Collective. This message is for you because just like the question in the chat, why urgent? Because the movement has to happen now. You keep waiting. You keep going out in them streets fighting. You keep looking crazy. And you know what that does? That beats down your self-respect. That beats down the love you're supposed to have for yourself. That beats down whether or not you make a choice for yourself. That beats down how deep in the game you really are. It's a lot of people deep in the game. They so deep in the game that they make content about it. It's content online right now where we're looking at people's entire relationships that are engulfed in nothing but dark energy. Because at one point in time when they had the opportunity to walk away, they chose someone else instead of choosing themselves because they did not love themselves more. Tap in. Ooh, Travis, thank you. That's what I'm saying, collective. My goodness. Ooh. Collective. This is big. This is big, collective. I'm telling you. Let me see if there's any other messages that need to be had before I get up out of here. Collective. If I said something that clicked for you, if I said something that clicked for maybe not even for you, but you know that this message belongs to somebody else and they need to hear it, share this video with them. If this message clicks for you and it resonates for you in some way, I want you to share this message with yourself so you could come back to share it to your Pinterest board, baby. Oh, my goodness. Okay, AK, I see you, baby. I see every last one of you. Release. Yes. Listen. To give up in favor of another, to relinquish. That's what this Knight of Wands is saying. Relinquish this. Why are you holding on to it? Why are you taking on this heaviness? Why are you bleeding out for somebody else who would never dare to help you heal your wounds? And you know what, collective? This has come up multiple times, but it's coming up for me again. A lot of y'all giving your bodies to this person. A lot of y'all out here doing bumping and grinding. A lot of y'all out here doing the freaking dinky with somebody who loves to see you out here swinging for them and would never even dare to swing for you in no type of way. You a side piece. Meanwhile, you want to be the meal. Meanwhile, you want to be the one and only, the forever person. And you thinking by bending it open, popping it open, long stroking, no joking, while y'all here doing all that, you thinking that's the key to lock it down. Tap in. I said what I said. I said what I said. Hi. And some of y'all addicted to that. It's time for you to pull back, collective, because that is a sword in your spine. That is a sword in your spiritual movement. Oh no, Paula, we talking about it. We talking about it. We grown folk over here. I know what my analytics look like, okay? Ain't nobody in here under the age of 18. Don't nobody under the age of 18 even touch this topic or want to hear this topic because they out there doing shit with their spirit they ain't got no business doing anyway. So I know who I'm talking to. We all grown up in here. We've all lived multiple decades on this planet. Just because we don't look like it don't mean it's not happening. And what I know for a fact is some of y'all is over the age of 40, some of y'all over the age of 50, some of y'all even over the age of 60, giving your bodies and doing the deeds, still thinking that that's going to keep somebody close to you. Now, if you doing it just to do it, because that's your business, and hey, that's one thing. But when you do it with the intent of thinking you're going to get somebody locked down and you're going to be there forever, baby, your intention is going to be met with resistance. Congratulations. 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 No, that's a big deal. AK. I'm really happy for you. That's beautiful. Woo-wee. Release. Relief from something that confines, burdens, or oppresses. Deliverance from sorrow or suffering. Discernment. And I've been saying this whole time that I know I'm speaking to those who are either in the moment of suffering or just coming out of suffering. I know this for a fact. My soul, my spirit is saying this like, yo, there is a part, and I'm not saying this, I'm not saying your whole life is in disarray. I'm just saying there is a part of your life that you are giving unnecessarily to people who don't deserve it, to environments that don't deserve it. And it is time for next level discernment. It's time for next level discernment. Perception in the absence of judgment with a view to obtaining spiritual guidance and understanding. My God, today, as my girl Vicky would say. Let me read that again for the collective. Oh, wait, y'all. Let me shake it off or shake it on. Discernment, a perception in the absence of judgment, with a view to obtaining spiritual guidance and understanding. Collective. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. Expansion at the end, at the bottom. They ain't talking about nothing. Your discernment is a pathway to release. Your discernment is a pathway to release. Let me say that one more time for the collective. Your discernment is a pathway to release, to set free from restraint, confinement, and servitude. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Y'all know what? One of the movies I used to watch on my really long flights back in the day was trilogy, the Bourne trilogy, like the Bourne Ultimatum, the Bourne Identity with Matt Damon. And at the end, they never changed the end song to that movie. It was always this one song. And it goes like, oh, baby, then it fell apart. It fell apart. Oh, baby, like I knew it would. Girl, that song is so relevant. Yes, thank you, Travis. The release framework in my community. I did that. Thank you, Travis. I might release that a little bit later on, but my God, protection. Oh my gosh, collective. Yeah, and it's protection landing right in the middle of the 10 of swords. Let me show y'all what I'm looking at here. This protection, let me just turn this way. Protection landed smack dab in the middle of the Knight of Wands and the 10 of Swords. Yet this is y'all, this is God level protection. I mean, it's only one type of protection for real, but God level protection out here. So like I said, if you out here still taking these daggers, if you out here still fighting for your life, if you out here still tied up and chained up with devil energy connected to people and situations that don't love you, you are being resistant to a divine purpose. And baby, you won't feel them lumps. God gonna let you get jacked up every time you go somewhere that you don't belong. I'm telling you, collective, tap in. A person or thing that prevents someone or something from suffering keeps coming up, collective. 4232 is what I see on my screen. Suffering keeps coming up, collective, because I know the collective is either in or coming out of a season of suffering. Whew. My goodness. Collective. Protection, intimacy. Ooh, not said intimacy, and healing. Collective. Double tap this screen if you feel what I'm saying. Healing coming back up once again. Yeah, it's time. It's time, collective. It's time. It is time. I love you, collective. And other people who do not care about your spiritual well-being, they will allow you to sit up here and believe that you fighting a good fight, to stay with people, to stay in situations, to stay in relationships that don't serve you, because the drama is there, because it's flashing lights, right? Because it attracts you, right? It's a lot going on. So your eyes are like, whoo, what's that? But when you really break it down and you tap into your discernment, or you have that moment of awakening and seeing that there's something not right here, collective, when you have that moment of reckoning with yourself, you start to understand that it's more painful to stay than it is to leave. And that is, collective, that is my goal for you to see. And your first move and your awakening, oh baby, that's a beautiful one. Nobody said that everything got to change right now, because that's not the way it works. And you got to understand that you're so powerful, collective, that as soon as you remove yourself from a situation, as soon as you remove your healing, as soon as you remove your God-given purpose, as soon as you remove your energy from people, they want to get closer. They want to know why. They all up in your business. And like I said, collective, they got a problem with you. They got a problem with you trusting something outside of them, but most importantly, they got a problem with themselves not trusting God, collective. So if you say, nah, baby, I love me more, they go, oh no, you don't cause friction in their life. And this is the moment where you are inaccessible, whichever word it is. You can't be accessed, damn it. That's what I'm trying to say. Can't nobody tap into you. Can't nobody call you for ish. If they want to get to you, they better leave a message on a divine holy line. And they're going to get intercepted anyway, because they don't trust God. How do we know? Because they don't trust themselves. Nobody playing this time around. That's why I said, collective, at the beginning of this message, I'm not holding your hand when I tell you this. I'm going to tell you straight up, you continue to go out here and fight people who don't love you, fight with people who don't love you. You out here getting wounded up, beat up. Some of y'all getting stabbed up on some cheaters-ish, okay? That's a little code for just in case you don't know. Hi, ERA. I'm going to say era. I like era. Shoot. Some of y'all out here really y'all really catching the business instead of catching the Holy Ghost. Y'all really out here catching these hands instead of catching self-love. A lot of y'all out here catching diseases, spiritually transmitted diseases. Some of y'all out here catching other people's demons instead of catching these prayers. And it shows, because the suffering is there. And I told you when I came in here, I wasn't going to hold your hand. Girl, you look crazy. Come over here to the winning team. Come over here to the team that trusts God. Come over here to the team that loves themselves, that believes in spiritual development, that believes in personal development, that believes in creating a life of purpose. There is no need for you to keep continuing to get beat up by people who don't love you, who would never fight for you, who would never defend you, that would allow anybody to talk dirty about you. I'm not going to hold your hand when I tell you that you look crazy out there. Absolutely not, because the message is urgent. Don't come in here correcting me. You know exactly what I meant, and I'm using my language absolutely correctly. You go there, go on a holy divine line and see if you can get through. Knowing what I'm saying to the collective. I know the vocabulary I'm using, and when I don't know, I tell you I don't know. The message is clear. You're out here looking crazy. And when you look crazy, you get blocked. And that goes to anything in your life, collective. Now, let me pull my energy back, if you don't mind, collective. If you have not answered the poll in the chat, which is how you found this live stream, please do so right now, collective, as I bring this conversation back down and ground it in a beautiful message for you, collective. We don't know what the future holds for us. We never do. Right, exactly, lady. We don't know what the future holds for us. But what we can do is that we can live a life that allows the word and the work of God to filter through us, to flow through us. And when we put our energy, hi, Eva, when we put our energy into people and places and environments that do nothing but hurt and harm us, it takes away from the real work that has to be done. You don't have to fight everybody. You don't have to fight to stay in places where you don't belong, and you know you don't belong. You are good enough for anything that you put your mind to, where your direction is in alignment with your divine purpose. The enemy wants to keep you confused, and they want to keep you fighting. And they want you to believe that no matter what, you can always go back and fight again and win, even in the midst of you losing. That's trickery. That's trickery. That's trickery. There's no space in your life for the devil to run up on you like this, only to sit back and laugh with some popcorn at you getting hurt. So when a message like this is on my mind, I will never, ever come to you holding your hand, sweet, kind. This message is urgent. It is extremely important that you understand, collective, that as we go into this holiday season, 4242 on my screen, as we go into this holiday season and thereafter, you have the power to disengage and disconnect. This is your breakthrough season, collective. So when your world starts to feel strange, no, it's because you are shifting. And there are going to be times where you need to grab that shift by the horns and ride out of anything that is tumultuous. Again, my name is Cass Young, Common Crown. I'm an intuitive prophetic speaker. Man, my goal is to always activate the spiritual powerhouse within you, allow you to walk in your divine purpose and seek power. I love you guys so much, and I mean it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you very much. I will see you on the next one. I got a video dropping soon. Crown Circle. I will see you in the back room. Okay. I will see you in the membership. Memberships are $2.99, less than a cup of coffee. It also supports this channel because listen, y'all, we got to keep going. All right. So just putting that on your heart, and hopefully you feel moved to plant a seed of love through the membership. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.